There's a growing concern in Real Madrid camp. This is because some senior players of Real Madrid are beginning to question Xabi Alonso's tactics. They are beginning to question his approach to games and how the season have gone so far without them having a stable way of playing football. According to report that some Real Madrid players are beginning to question Xabi Alonso's approach this season. Concerns include confusion in game changes, defensive setup exposing the team in transitions, tactical rigidity. Key players feeling roles are unclear. Players do not believe in Xabi Alonso's approach anymore. There is trouble brewing between the camp of Real Madrid as we speak. There's a trouble is coming up. And this is because some of the senior players are beginning to get worried. They are not understanding what Alonso tactics is all about. They don't understand the game plan. They don't understand his approach. I am beginning to feel that some of these players are beginning to sabotage Alonso's efforts. They are beginning to sabotage his plan, and they are not, aligning with what he's telling them. Because I feel that Xabi Alonso may be having a tough time putting some of these players where they belong to. I stand to be corrected. I believe that these players are beginning to sabotage his efforts. Looking at it, that he has been having this on and off relationship with Vinicius. In as much as sometimes he come out to tell us that there is nothing wrong, that the relationship with the players are all good, but we know behind the scene a lot happens. A lot of things happen behind the scene. But right now, it is getting clear that some of the players are not happy with his approach. According to them, they don't get his tactics clearly. They don't understand what he's doing, the rigidity, the transition when they go on to defend and how to attack the opponent anymore is not aligned with the approach or what they've been used to. And remember what I said in my previous video when Alonso was approached, or when he became the coach of Real Madrid. I said in my video that Alonso will need to fight some of these big and these egoistic players in Real Madrid. And when you look at it, there are players that feel that nothing can happen to them and they are too big. More especially when you don't have a very good tactical approach, when you don't align with the blueprint of Real Madrid. Like I said, Real Madrid have an approach. They have a coach who have mastered that approach, regardless of how it went south for Real Madrid last season under Ancelotti. I still believe that Ancelotti has the blueprint of Real Madrid. He is the typical of what Real Madrid need going forward. But somehow, they thought maybe his ideas and everything about him has actually declined in recent time. So that was why they needed to get that change they needed and get Xabi Alonso. But right now, these players are not finding this approach by Xabi Alonso. They are not finding it funny. They are struggling in his approach and they don't understand it. So many issues going on around the scene. All right. So what do you think that is going on with Real Madrid? Do you think it's the players' fault, or do you think it's the coach's fault? Because as it is now, the players are not understanding it because there is confusion in game changes. That is one thing they admire there. Secondly, defensive setups exposing the team in transitions, tactical rigidity. Key players feeling roles are unclear. Players do not believe in Xabi Alonso's approach anymore. They don't believe in his approach. Some of the key players in Real Madrid don't believe his approach. So tell me what you think about this in the comment section. Let's go, guys.